Welcome back in, builders. We're taking a first look here at Fogpiercer. This is a card deck building roguelike battler, I'm going to say. This is being published by Hooded Horse, and the developer is Mad Cookie Studio. Want to give a thank you to Hooded Horse for giving me a code so I could take a look at this before it comes out here on July 17th. This is not going to be a review. This is just going to be a first look. If you like the looks of things, maybe check it out. I have already done our tutorial, so we're going to go ahead and skip through that. It was a pretty good tutorial, but I think the actual play will be a little bit better for us to see here. So we're going to load on into my save file here, which has just the tiniest amount of progress. The basic idea of this game is there was some kind of apocalypse, and nowadays that people basically just live in the stations along this railway, and they are constantly having to move to stay away from the fog, hence the name Fogpiercer. And as we're driving around, apparently there's a bunch of bad dudes who don't like it, so they're going to try to stop us. As we can see here, there's going to be multiple characters that you can unlock. I have not made it to the second one yet, so we will be using this first one here. This is Monica. She has some special cards that we can build up to draw and use those. We build that gauge by doing player damage, and apparently I don't even know who her arch enemy even is. We have different pieces to our train. So here, every train has an engine at the front. They differ in their max health, cards they add to the deck, and possible modules that passively affect the run. So I have not unlocked them, but there are going to be other ones. Here's your unlock criteria. So right now we're just using Foggy, good old Foggy. It's got 2 HP, has 3 cargo space, and I've played 8 of its cards. We have various carriages that you can unlock. Again, I have not got anything else done. Choose up to 2 carriages to connect to the train. So right now we have the artillery carriage and the protector carriage. These are each adding cards into our deck, and we're going to use those cards for our run. Modules and cards. These can be modifiers to the run. I'm not going to fiddle with those. Orders, I think these are just unlocking things. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Yeah, side quests you can complete. I'm sure that'll help us level up faster if we do. So let's go ahead and hop on into a run. It's as we feared. The fog's expanding again. Pierce the fog wall and find us a new home. One standout thing I will say about this is the music. I really have enjoyed the OST so far. Old Timer's Train, a dilapidated train held by an elderly train driver who helps out whenever he can. Can't believe you didn't bring me more stuff, making me seriously worried every time. So we could accept his offer to upgrade our locomotive. We will take that. Choose a card. So again, we're building a deck here. The chosen card will be added to our deck. We could cancel a unit's intent. We could discard our hand and shuffle. Delayed departure, exhaust. Transfer all remaining AP to the next turn. That could be kind of nice. Max health. Instantly increase the current and maximum health of the train by 1. I think we're just going to take that, since that's not going to flood my deck. So we can see here, my engine has 3 HP, my shield car has 3 HP, and my artillery only has 2. We'll see what that's going to do here momentarily. Let's go ahead and continue on. So there's a couple different things going on here. So we have various regions that we're going to go through, and within that region, we're also going to have like a sub map. And then I have not actually made it all the way through. I assume that we're going to get to a boss here if you make it all the way across. We can see the different types of terrain. These are all wastelands, it looks like. So discount carriages are more common. Chance of multiple environmental hazards. Multiple random encounters. Chance of multiple environmental hazards. Sure, let's take multiple random encounters. Misfits territory, so this must be one of our enemy factions. Narrow fights are less common. Multiple random encounters. Supply drop, we could get the kinetic transfer. Units destroyed by train ram. Decrease movement cost by 1 AP. That's kind of a nice little bonus, actually. All right, we'll head into that. Weirdly enough, one of the things I actually really like on this, I really like their map here. It feels like you're looking at an actual rail map, or probably more likely for most people, a subway map. Yeah, I don't know why. I just really like the clean look of this. So just like any other roguelite that has a progression map like this, we're going to need to pick a path. So I'm going to look ahead. What do we have? Increase rounds until enemies escape. A canyon at the bottom. Cliffs run along the top. And then to the central stage. So we have fight. Convoys can get me some extra loot. Fewer rounds till they escape. I think we're going to go right down the middle here. So let's take a fight. It's showing us the terrain around our rail that we're going to be fighting on. There's some units and there's a potential support unit. Let's go ahead and hop on in. Bandits incoming. Like I said, I really like this OST. All right, so how this is going to work is every round we're going to have 5 energy. We're going to have a hand of cards drawn from the deck of our carriages. We can move our train forward and backwards. As we do damage with this character, we're going to build up a meter, and when we fill that meter, we can grab one of these cards, although I think we draw one. We don't get to pick what we get. So these are pretty powerful cards. If we make it to that, we'll look at it. So our goal here is to defeat all the enemies. So right now we have buggy miniguns, 3 of them, and they each have 2 HP. From our deck, we have the card Shield. It does shields 1 damage, basically, and it has the ability Cost Down. Gives 1 shield to a unit. Cost down. Every time I play a card, it's going to lower the cost. Pretty darn nice. Okay, so right now, we can see the enemy's intent. This guy is going to shoot my shield carriage. Okay, we would like it if that didn't happen, so I'm going to probably want to shield this. We also have 2 artillery attacks. Now, the artillery attacks, you can see where I can shoot when I mouse over this. It's the reddish-orange squares. So I have to shoot things that are a little bit further away from that carriage. I can't shoot things that are directly next to it. That is something that's pretty important. Because I'm only getting shot by 1 guy, I think we're going to just try to just end him. Another important mechanic here is when we destroy people, we're driving really fast. This is going to spin out. They'll do damage to things behind them. So it can be really worth trying to manipulate where they're moving or push them around to try to get them into a spot that's going to make them spin out and damage people behind them. I don't really have an availability to do that right now. I'm just going to finish him. Now, nobody's going to shoot me, but we throw away our cards at the end of turn anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and just play these. For meta progression purposes, play the cards you can play. I wasn't doing that before because I didn't see a point, but I could have had some more unlocks if I had been spending those cards when I could. I could still move the train, that's okay. All right, now this guy is going to shoot me once, so I could just move back. Would move me one tile backwards, and we could just dodge his shot. This becomes more important when, like, there's 1 guy on each side and they're going to shoot me, and if we pull back, they'll end up shooting each other. In this case, I think we're going to just keep doing what we were doing and just ending that guy because we're nice and safe. We'll throw the shield up just to use it, and we're done, and I don't want to move my train. All right, here's a perfect example. So I can't shoot him because he's next to that carriage. So I'm gonna need to find a way to get away from that. If I pull backwards, 1, 2, that would put my engine right here to get shot. So probably wouldn't want to do that. Also, when you move, it increases the cost of the next move. So I can move twice, but now I'm down to only 2 energy. So I'll go ahead and I will hit this guy. I want to shove him around. This card specifically, damage that pushes the unit away from the point of impact. So I could shoot here and shove him, but I wouldn't do any damage to him. If I could shove him into another unit, then that would do some damage. I think we're just going to directly do some damage, and I'm all out of energy. Go ahead and end that turn. Nope, there was a obstacle. If I was able to push him into the obstacle, he would take damage, or maybe even auto-destroy. I'm not 100% certain on that. All right, we're going to have the same problem this turn. So we're going to move back. I can't go any further forward. So we're going to slow down. We're going to slam the brakes on. I can't get him either way. All right, we'll go ahead and shield up just because I can. In turn. I got 3 turns left to try to finish this guy off. There we go. And just because, like I said, I need to play those cards, I'm going to play that first. There we go. We were successful. After a successful fight, you get whatever rewards you're going to get for that node. In this case, we get to add a card to our deck, and we get 20 bonus scrap. Let's see what we got. So we could get we could get another shot for our artillery car. shoot at 3 cells in a line, dealing 2 damage each. So I have to shoot directly adjacent, and then it's gonna shoot whatever line I pick, 1 forward, 1 behind, and the line I pick. So very nice, and 2 damage is better than my current shot. I like that a lot. Move back by 1 the next time you play a red card, and it's a free card to play. That's kind of handy. Or hand throw, discard all cards in your hand and then draw that many. I think I'm gonna go for the damage. In my 2 runs that I did, my tutorial and a clean run, I didn't really have enough damage when I got to kind of the end of the map. All right, we said we were gonna go directly down the middle. Let's take on a convoy. So in the convoy, there's gonna be a convoy unit, and it's worth an extra piece of loot, basically, if we finish it off. So we'd really like to try to focus in and take him down. All right, that's gonna be our boy, the convoy van. Okay, so I'm already seeing a couple things here. One, we're gonna get hit by him if I'm not careful. So we could carpet shot that, we'd kill the guy in the back, and we'd hurt him by 2, but this is a great example. Let's pull forward 1. So my carpet shot shoots here. So we're gonna hit him for 2. He's gonna spin out and hit that guy for 1, and then my 2 damage will cause him to actually get defeated. Perfect, and when he was defeated, he hit the guy behind him. Great. All right, now, I think I'm gonna actually... Nope, never mind, I don't have enough energy. I was gonna say I was gonna slow down 1. It's interesting because you're bound in by this space, so you really don't want to be like pushed up against the edge because that lowers my options. Okay, same problem here a little bit. So he's gonna shoot me. I can't shoot him directly. Now I could shoot here and shove him there. I'd love it if I could shove him there so he could shoot that guy, but that's not gonna happen. If I pull forward 1, I could hit this guy. I want to make sure I'm doing damage. I think we're gonna pull forward 1. We're gonna dodge that. I think he's trying to sideswipe me. And I can do 2 shots. Yeah, I think this is the better shot. I'm gonna hit him and they're gonna bump into each other. So he takes a damage and he takes a damage. And then here, sometimes there's things on the edge that you can shove them into and do damage. In this case, I cannot do that. Shoving him into myself doesn't do much. Well, I could shield myself and then shove him into me for damage, but I don't have enough energy. I think we're just gonna do some damage here. Prep him for next turn. Oh, and I do want to play my shields. Like I said, it's worth playing your cards because you get unlocks for doing it. All right, so he tried to sideswipe me. All right, now, here's what I was talking about being up against the edge of the map. If I slow down once, that'll put you in front. Twice, that'll put my engine in front. But then I'm going to be out of energy, and he's going to shoot my main carriage. So we've kind of gotten ourselves in a little bit of trouble here. But I already see a way out of it. Let's slow down once, and then we will carpet shot right between the 2. Beautiful. He yells, ah! Bonus scrap for finishing with 5 turns left. No damage taken. We earned some scrap. This is going to be obviously our currency for the run. We're going to activate a module. These are kind of like relics from other games. So we could gain 1 AP every 3 turns. When a carriage is destroyed, destroy the unit that dealt the final blow, or gain 20% more scrap. Let's gain some extra AP. I find myself often limited by energy. Okay, we'll take our scrap and continue on. We only have 1 choice. We'll head into the fight. 3 to 4 units. There's some support units with a low chance. I've never seen the other 2 yet. Yeah, like I said, I really enjoy this OST. I don't know why, but it's just like right on. It's got a little country twang. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm getting shot in 2 different places. We hate that. We could pull back 1 to dodge him. And then we could shield the other one, but actually we're getting shot in 3 places. Yikes. We do have carpet bomb, but the only place we can really carpet bomb would be here. Okay, I think I see it. So let's slow down by 1. So now we're dodging his side swipe. We're gonna get hit by both of these. We'll carpet bomb these guys and just get rid of them. Oftentimes getting rid of just the little guys just opens yourself up. Your carts have so little HP that it can get very difficult to dodge multiple things. And because we played a card, shield's cost is lower. So we'll shield our main engine. I think this is the first time this run we're actually getting hit. So he is gonna sideswipe me, but I have a shield. Yep, see, they're being relatively smart. They're making it so I cannot dodge very easily. Okay, I can't hit either one of these. I could shove him into myself. Not gonna finish him off though. I think this is an instance where we're gonna have to speed up. And then we get one shot. Actually, okay, this is a perfect example. I'm gonna shove him over. So now they're gonna hit each other. Well, we also could have maybe shoved him down there to get hit by that. Okay. 2 HP on both of those. Yeah, they're doing a really good job of covering me really well. Okay, with 2 damage, I think we're gonna get rid of that guy first. And then we're gonna pull forward 1. Get rid of him. I could shove him into myself, but that won't do anything. I'd love to shove him down here to get hit, but I don't have any clean shots. I would need to fire it somewhere here. So yeah, let's pull forward. We still have a shield. I'll just put it on to use the card. I like that slow-mo. I've only ever once managed to shove somebody into one of those, but it was very satisfying when I did. All right, again, we're gonna have the same problem. He's really staying next to me here, and I just cannot target that. So we're gonna have to slow down once, twice. We had an extra AP this turn. I could slow down and get in dodge, or we could shield up. I can hit him. All right, so let's hit him for a damage, and that makes my shield cheaper to use. And then just to use it, I'm gonna throw up another one. You can stack shields. Again, he's being quite an annoyance. There we go. Carpet bomb takes him out. The other nice thing about carpet bomb is I can actually hit things next to me. Without that card, it can be rather difficult. I also see we do have our special card ready. We're gonna save that till we need it. Choose a card. Flare, chaff, blind. Apply blind to units within range. Okay, so a bit of an AoE, can't fire around itself though, which kind of tends to be my problem. Gain 2 AP, start the next round with 2 less. Pick 1 card from the draw pile and move it to the top. How long does blind last? 1 turn. Units cancel their intent. They move and create intents randomly while blinded. I could re-roll. I'm not loving any of these. Let's hit a re-roll. Okay, here we go. Another emergency shield. And that's innate. I assume innate means it starts in my hand. Yep. Shield Revenge. Deal shield ignoring damage to the unit equal to their shield plus 1. Or blowout. Flip. So that will turn. So if they're shooting up, then they'll shoot down instead. Push the units away and flip their attacks. Yeah. Again, I struggle when things get close to that artillery car. So let's try to give myself a couple more options. All right, we are at the central station, so the halfway point. Buy, sell, upgrade carriages, collect regional rewards, and deliver cargo. As you approach the station, it feels as if the air itself got a bit warmer. You're used to the cold, but welcome the idea of some respite. Card modification and regional supply drop. Boy, it's a good thing they haven't figured out to sabotage these tracks. Okay, we could repair. We actually have not taken any damage, so good job me. We got the activate module, kinetic transfer. Units destroyed by train ramming. So if they're in front of me or behind me, I can ram them. Decrease movement cost by 1. Very nice. Modify a card. Okay, choose a card to modify. We could start with blowout. We could up the damage of one of our artillery attacks to 2. or we could have a shield plus, which is cost up. Now that would be nice because oftentimes I want to play a shield and then like shove something into me, and I can't do that because it's too expensive. So that is interesting. Innate, well, really good. I guess an innate one also gets it used and ready to redraw. Let's do the shield. I think that brings open more tactical options. Choose a cargo and continue. Select a cargo will be added to your deck. Deliver it to the next central station to collect extra scrap. Okay, so they also do things. So ignore shield, deal 1 damage, and then heal 1. Deal 1 automatically? What do you mean deal 1 damage? I wonder what the targeting like is for that. Batteries. Decrease the movement cost by 1 AP. Could be really good when you need to make those big moves. Although it costs 1 AP. I'm not sure if that actually works well. Deal 1 damage to a carriage. Yeah, I'd like to not damage myself. Alright, let's try the first aid kit. It's a 0 action, so maybe it'll see some use. And I don't need to pay for repairs. We could upgrade. I think I will. Let's take a card. We've gotten a lot of artillery cards. Do we want some defensive? Selected carriage will go up a level and you can choose one of 2 cards. Actually, so right now we have 3 HP, 3 HP, and 2. Let's upgrade the artillery. Get that extra HP. So we could up its by HP by 1, or gain an AP equal to the number of red cards in your hand plus 1. Yeah. Okay, we didn't upgrade the damage or the HP. We took the card instead, but I think that's all right. All right, so we have Chop Shop. Card duplication, epic card in the shop is guaranteed. I just spent a lot of money. I probably should have looked ahead. I don't think we're going to go there for that reason. Cliffs run along the top. Destroy convoy van to get a module. So we'll probably go convoy. And then maybe a random boss. Sure. Let's do it. Bandits incoming. Oh boy. There's a few of them, eh? Yeah, this is one of those instances where it's really nice if we could bang them into each other. Okay, so we could reload. So we would gain AP equal to 1 plus the number of cards. Assuming you don't count yourself, that would be 3 AP. So we would come out 2 ahead. I guess that's fine. Sure. And you have to target something to cast. It's just a weird quirk of how it works. All right, so what already I'm seeing, I'd like to probably pull forward and let these guys shoot each other. With my artillery attack, I could just kill this 1 HP guy. I think we're gonna do that. He hits him. All right, I want to make sure I don't. I want to shoot what I can shoot before we do that. I could shoot him. Okay, if I shoot here, we'll do 1 damage to him. I'm gonna shove him into him. I think that's probably my play. Just a nice amount of damage there. And then we're gonna pull forward or back. We're definitely pulling forward because I want these two to hit each other. We'll pull forward twice, and then we'll use our free shield there. All right, I feel that was a pretty good play. Yeah, we need to kill this guy. He'll run away if everybody else is dead. So we need to see if we can find an option at some point to take him out. All right, so deal 1 damage and then take. So, oh, I see. So I can damage one of my carriages and heal a different one. Okay. Blowout. So blowout, flip and move target. I can shove people around quite a bit. This guy will die because they're gonna bang into each other. I also have carpet shots. Okay, so if we do a blowout here. Okay, then we carpet shot these guys. And then I'm going to take no damage because when we do the blowout, it also flips their intent. So if they were going to attack down, now they're going to try to attack up, for example. Yeah, let's do that. So there we go. 2 damage to that support unit in the back. Good. Another good round, I would say. Activate the driver card. Yeah, I'm going to save that till we get into a big emergency. We get carpet shot again. Okay, so here's the thing. I could kill all of these, but then he would still be up. That would be a pretty big fail. If I blow them out, that's not going to kill anybody. And I can't reach him. Okay, so if we slow down 1, let's take our module. All right, now we don't have enough for carpet shot, unfortunately. Or do we? If I reload, we're gonna gain we gain 1. That's still not gonna save me though. All right, let's play it. So I do have 3, so I can kill 2 of them, and then we take 1 damage from the front. If I speed up, I won't be able to blow out. If I blow out, I'll knock those 2 there. And okay, that'll work. I'm still going to take 1 damage on the engine. I think it's unavoidable. Oh, wait. We'll pull our card. Applies stuns to all units within range. Does that include myself? Okay, so let me carpet shot this. Yeah. I knew I was saving this for the right moment. All right, I'm worried I'm gonna have stunned myself, so I'm gonna do this. And that way I won't hit myself for sure. I don't know if there's friendly fire on that card. I would have loved to shove them into that. All right, little guy, your time is up. Okay, going pretty good so far. We did get our bonus dude, so we get a module. Give 1 shield to the locomotive every 3 turns if not already shielded. We could gain some extra scrap. We could gain 1 AP for every 10th unit intent. That could be pretty good. Yeah, let's get the extra AP. I think we're kind of going for just lots of AP here. We do have that expensive card, so. All right, then we'll do random encounter, I think. And we'll see if we can make it to the boss. Oh, also, most important button. We can toot the horn. Derailed train. Lost to the endless pursuit of piercing the fog wall, this noble machine can still aid us in its own way. The shape and make of this unfortunate train seems familiar, as if from a long-forgotten dream. Choose one. We could duplicate a card, Second Wind. Gain 2 AP if the locomotive has 1 HP at the beginning of the turn. Use to repair something or gain a bunch of scrap. You know what? That may become relevant. Who knows? On we go. Next random encounter. Coffee boot. Okay, so even in the apocalypse, you can hear the customers complain about the quality of beverages brewed here. Yet, against all odds, this is the one business that always survives. Effects is disposable. Permanently removed from the deck on use. So we could add an Americano, draw 3 cards. We could add a Lungo, reset movement cost to 0. Add a Ristresso, gain 3 AP. I feel like we could make a really big play by resetting our movement. We also, drawing a bunch of cards could be really key. Let's reset our movement. We can use that once, and we are on the boss, so good timing. So, the boss. First round AP -1. Okay. Bodkin. This abomination was once a simple farming tractor. Its ram grows in strength for each point of health it's missing. Okay. And then some other guys. All right, here we go. Have I managed to build up enough damage for a boss fight? Move it, bandit, or taste ice. Oh, also, people got psychic powers when there was an apocalypse. Don't question it. "12 turns until veteran waves." So I don't think that these guys let up until the boss is dead. So, yeah. All right, right away, I like the idea of taking you out. That'll shove those guys back and do damage. Yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage. All right, take the shot. And then if we do that again, and then we pull forward, and then I can shield, yeah. So if I hit this guy, look at the kills. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. All right, and then we pull forward. Unfortunately, I guess I did not. Oh, that was my... Oh, I needed to use that early. Shoot. Okay, well, we're going to take a damage here. Not stellar. All right, is what it is. I should have played that first. Okay, 3 damage on him. We could blow these guys out. Can reset my movement cost. Okay, so if I do this, that's gonna be no damage, but it does protect me for the turn. Or, hold on, we carpet shot. There we go. There we go. Okay, then, let's see. Toss down. So if we pull back 1, now I can't afford it. I could use my Lungo coffee. I don't think I need to, though. I think we just shield here. And we'll just take the 1 hit. Save the coffee. Activate the driver card. No. No, let's save that. That basically could not have gone better, frankly. Okay, we could reload, which would get me nothing. I could first aid myself. That might be worth doing. We can do a blowout. Okay, so if I first aid, I think I am gonna first aid. I'm gonna do the engine. Oh, Okay, never mind. That card didn't work the way I thought. I thought we were gonna deal 1 damage and then heal a different car. I'm not exactly sure what the damage of that was then. Okay, well, is what it is. Let's move forward 1, and then we're gonna do a blowout. And then we pull forward again to dodge. Okay, I can see some plays being made there. So we have shields. Okay, let's play this properly. Get the shield up before I do anything else. Okay, then we hit him. That deals the damage to him. That shoves him into me and uses up my shield. I re-shield, and we do the same thing. Okay, so we just got the 1 on field currently. And you know what? Well, you know, we're not going to get... No. I don't think I have any 3 damage cards I could even draw. Actually, move the train might be a good idea. He's not attacking, so let's make some space. Okay, carpet bomb and a shot. Okay, so if we carpet bomb here... And I think we just shove him into me. I take 1 damage, but then he's dead. And don't come back! Alright, Monica. Alright, well, I will say, in my tutorial and my practice run, I did not beat the boss. So, I definitely did a little better this time than I had before. So we make it to the boss, we destroy him. We get to upgrade the locomotive. Choose a card. So we could do a bogey exchange. Discard your hand, shuffle all cards into the draw pile, and then draw 5 cards. Cancel a unit's intent. We could take another I guess you're a cargo? I don't know if you're a cargo card. Transfer all remaining AP to the next turn. That could be really handy on some turns. Increase the maximum health. Just straight up being able to cancel an intent can be kind of nice. Sure. 20 bonus scrap. Modify a card. Okay, so artillery attack plus. It looks like he probably shoves further. Oh no, gives it burn. Burning takes 1 at the end of their turn. But it costs 3 now. We could exhaust our button. Added exhaust changes. Okay, so it makes it cheaper. Or we could do another attack. Move target costs down. Let's make our intent button cheaper. We can duplicate a card. Honestly, I feel like our big play is carpet shot. This shield is also kind of nice because most of the time it's really hard to get my shields off just because of the way the order of operations work. Plus more red, well, I guess more red cards mean better reload possibly. Yeah, let's do another carpet shot. We'll continue. No, we definitely would like to do some repairs. Am I able to do that? Oh, I see. We have to aim at the different carts. So yes, we definitely need to do a repair here. And we definitely need to do a repair there. We'll continue on. Okay, so we finished that first little region there. We're heading into region number 2. Wastelands, Misfits territory. Discounted carriages are more common. Higher chance of support units from the enemy. We don't have a choice here based on where we started. Supply drop is a shield plus. Shields 1 cost up pattern mod. I think that means we hit the cart and the one in front of it. Okay. All right, same plan. So right here we could take a fight or we could do a convoy and get a module. I think we definitely take the module. See if we can get him. Ooh, they're all on one side this time. Oh, and they have a different attack pattern. So I would need to move forward to try to dodge that. They've got 3 HP. He's only got the 1. Why are you disabled? I'm not sure why that's disabled. Okay, so I think we pull forward. We're gonna have a problem here. All right, let's reload. Let's pull forward, and then we can carpet shot. Okay. Well, now that works. Oh, there was no, I see. There was no target for it, probably. Okay, well, those guys suck. I really like where you went. Okay, so if we kill you, you'll hit him, and then he'll hit that. Okay, and then we can carpet shot and kill the convoy. Oh. Okay. I guess we didn't have to kill the other guy. Cool. Activate a new module. Card syringe. Draw an extra card at the beginning of the fight. He has 1 shield to each carriage that has a blue card in your deck the first turn of the fight. Gain 1 AP for every 3rd enemy destroyed. I think we're doing AP stuff, so that seems to be working. We'll just double down. All right, a veteran fight. I have not had to do one of these. Okay, we have things on both sides. Into the line. Oh man, 4 HP. Oh man. Okay, so I have double things hitting me here, so we definitely can't be here. We have carpet shot. I'm not sure why you are disabled. Oh. Didn't I have a thing that said I get 1 disable the first round of combat? Maybe that's what's going on. All right, we could do 1 shot. If I hit you, we do a damage and then shove him. If I hit you, not much. I would damage myself. All right, this guy also. I'm pretty sure you. This support unit disables a card. Oh, I thought you were a shielder. All right, you know what? We can't be having that. So let's pull forward 1. Let's get rid of that. And then that also gets me some damage. And then we could carpet. Not gonna kill anybody though. Could kill him, but that's not my problem. You're my problem. So I think we're gonna blow out. Okay, then we're still gonna get hit. So we'll pull forward 1 more. All right, I think that was an okay turn. Man, I wish I'd blow out this turn. Okay, so we're definitely gonna reload. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to kill you. All right, we're definitely gonna need to do a big break here. Let's do our moves first before I start getting cheeky. I'm gonna try to shove these guys into this. So I want to go back. I want to go back. Now, if I shoot here, I can shove both of them. I could back up 1 more to dodge him, or we shove him 1 over, right? So we just shove. Oh, not in the right spot. All right, well then let's just pull back again. Take no damage that way. Activate the whoop. Okay, I was gonna cancel that and say yes, I do want to activate a card, but I didn't. Oh, you only take 1 damage? Oh, I figured that'd be an auto kill. Okay, but the stun's not bad either. Okay, we have a shield that I need to use right away. Let's think. I think we're probably gonna have to drive forward really hard. I could carpet bomb those 2 guys. Could get rid of 1 of you. We do have the ability to cost our movement. All right, we definitely need the shield. I just need to figure out where we're gonna end up. I think you're gonna end up getting hit. So we do that. We pull forward 1. I could also take those 2 out, but they're not hitting me currently. Well, neither's he. I don't know, we'll just do that. Okay, now I'm still gonna get hit here. So I pull forward and dodge that, or we could just shield it. You know what, let's just shield it. Yeah. And then, yeah, give me that card. Oh. Blizzard. 0 damage, brittle driver. Apply stun to all units in range. Okay, kind of whatever, but sure. Oh, I thought that was showing me it was going to hit the whole box there. All right, doesn't really change anything. That wasn't the card I needed. I needed some damage. Okay, we're definitely carpet shotting that. So you are going to get hit. We pull forward 1, we pull forward 2, and we carpet that. Beautiful. And I have a second shield. I'm just going to use it because we get XP for using cards. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, we could reload. Doesn't do anything. Actually, no, it will. We're definitely taking you out. Then we slow down 1. Now we're dodging that. And that's all we need to do. Yep. I only have 2 turns left, unfortunately. I still need to do 4 damage, so I really could use a carpet bomb. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, carpet bomb. And I could shove him into me. I don't really want to do that. Let's make sure he doesn't hit me. All right, that's all I can do this turn. Unfortunate. Okay, reload as usual. And we carpet ball him. I should have played the shield first, probably. All right, not bad, not bad. This is a good run. Add a card to our deck. Shield siphon. Steal a shield from any unit and give it to any other unit and increase it by 1. Decrease the environmental hazard counters by 1 or spawn a new one if there isn't one. Deal shield ignoring damage to a unit equal to their shield plus 1. Let's see if we can make some environmental plays, maybe. Get some scrap, modify a card. Deal 1 damage and heal 1. Adds a stun. A random AP cost. I don't know about that. Oh, man. I don't know about that. Added stun. Target loses intent and cannot act. Okay, I'm gonna hope that means that I can... I'm not sure exactly how this first aid kit works. I think we're gonna re-roll this. I don't like those. We could hold this. Okay, that could be good. A random, or another shield. Let's hold our reload. That way we can make some good plays with it. Okay, we are heading in. We have a convoy, a fight, and a chop shop. I do have a little bit of money here. Or we could convoy into a shop. Let's convoy into a shop. We'll just have more cash that way. Okay, very busy field for the enemies. Very busy field. Okay, we drew 2 carpet shots. Okay, obviously we have to move, right? So I'm gonna have to. If I do that, we can clunk a bunch of people into each other. Ditto. Okay, so let's do our move. Okay, we're still gonna get hit by him at the current, but if we hit you... Okay, if we carpet you... and then we shove you backwards. All right, not bad. We do end up taking a damage, but maybe not. 2 damage. Okay, we can take you out. Shoot an arrow to and apply stun. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the stun there. That saves me from the damage. Okay, I feel like that was a pretty good turn. It's such a crowded field on this one. Okay, we have blowout. So if we blow out you guys. Okay, let's do that differently. Let's hit our brakes first. Then we'll do our blowout. That way we can do a damage to him. And then I can pull back 1 more and we completely dodge the damage. And I'm not wounded, right? No. Zippy. Okay, we're only gonna get hit by you, huh? I would love to shove some of these guys into that. I could shove you. If I damage you, we could do a damage there. I could shove you into him. We're definitely gonna break once just to get safe. Kill him and do 1 damage. Ooh, that's actually a little bit better. Let's do that. So we shove him to take a damage, and then he dies and also gives him a damage. All right. Yeah, I definitely feel like I have a much better deck than I did on my practice run. I took a bunch of like defensive cards, and yeah, I just couldn't get things off the field. Okay, so... Alright, if we bump him here, that'll shove those two guys into the path, right? Oh, just the one, apparently. This is where having some draw would be kind of nice. Alright, well, let's just use our shield. And I guess let's move up. Give myself some more tactical options for movement. Yeah! 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 Okay, I'm very happy about that. Alright, and we do have a carpet shot now, definitely. There we go. I actually messed that up. I should have killed him first. If we end that round and he's the only guy left, I'm pretty sure he runs away. Made a module. Need one shield every 3 turns if not shielded. Get an extra fight. You know what? Let's get an extra card at the beginning of the fight. Having some extra options would be nice. All right, we'll definitely take the chop. Well, I say that. We're gonna have the central station in just a second. Let's take another veteran fight. Doesn't make much sense to empty myself out of a shop and then immediately go into another shop. Okay, shields a random enemy. You gotta go relatively quickly. Okay, well, a carpet shot here would be one way to do it relatively quickly. Okay, let's do a reload. Let's pull forward and carpet. Okay, and then I think we have to pull forward again. Let's take this shot. Where do we want to hit here? I think we just take that guy out. Now the problem with that is, though... Okay, no, take him out. Okay, I want to pull forward again. This is going to deal me a damage, but if I... actually... Okay, we're going to get shot here and there and there. Is it time to... Okay, I think we might need to slam the brakes on. Reset movement cost to 0. Okay, so if we shield you and we break, then we reset our movement cost to 0, we break. Oh no, I think I made a huge mistake. Oh no. Okay, can I save myself? Okay, damage 2. I need to have one of these two not hit me. It'll stun him. Okay. Oh man, that was, oof, that was really bad. Okay, I didn't actually mean to do that, but that worked out okay. Okay, we have carpet shots. Okay, shield. I'm definitely pulling forward at least once, which means you would take the damage. So we pull forward once. We carpet shot you guys. That would kill me. Then we blow out. Blowout. And now we take no damage. Ooh, okay, this is getting sweaty. This is getting sweaty now. I would love to shove somebody into that. I do have a first aid. Okay, let's first aid. I think we just have to kill this guy. Yeah, we kill him. And then we move forward and we move forward. Man, I wish I could have shoved somebody into that. Oh, I didn't even think about that one. His was a side swipe. Nice. Okay. Helpful. Helpful. Okay, we have 2 artillery shots. Okay, he's gonna fire straight across, so let's hit him. Let's hit him. And then we break. Oh, and I don't have enough for the shield. Uh-oh. 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 Alright, hopefully he shoots him before he goes, so that he kills him and doesn't hit me. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. This is getting hairy. This is getting really hairy. Okay, we definitely need to break. Alright, so I have 2 HP. Is this actually healing me? Yeah, I think it's like damaging me and then healing me. I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of that is. I must be missing something on it. Alright, we'll do some damage. Blood doesn't really do anything. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to. Okay, we have a carpet shot. 2 carpet shots. Not gonna be able to do it unless we reload. Alright, so we would need to go forward. And then we'll carpet shot here. And we carpet shot there. Carpet shot everywhere. Okay, it's getting spicy. Okay, add a card. Exhaust 1 card from hand and gain 2 AP. Preempt. Gain 2 AP and then start with 2 less next turn. Or the shield ignore thing. There's a really nice target range. Let's take the shield ignore thing. Shields are annoying. Alright, card modification. Choose a card to modify. Pattern mod. 2 damage on one of my rockets. Sure. We can add exhaust. So it's going to stay in my hand until I use it and then exhaust it. I don't really want to do that. I guess it adds a +2 here. All right, that's going to be like a really big, like, important decision when we play our reload. Yeah, repair each train for 1. Thank you. I needed that so badly. Add a shield to the deck. Choose a cargo. Disposable. Prevent. Permanently removed from deck on use. Okay, that's actually kind of nice just to get it out of the way. First aid. All train units ignore shield. Deal 1 damage, then heal 1 damage. There must be something that I'm missing on that card. Deal 1 damage to a carriage. No, we'll take the disposable one. Nice to be able to get that just out. All right, we're definitely going to want to repair here. And what is this one? Sell. No. Okay, upgrade a car. So let's get another HP. Also, you know what? Maybe I should move this carriage forward. Oh, whoa, that's sell. No. No. If I move him forward, Oh. No, that's not what I want. Move carriage forward. Yeah, because I can't shoot things that are next to me. But I think this is going to be a better setup. I think that's going to be a better setup. This one doesn't really matter where it's at. K matters quite a bit. I get in a lot of situations where I can't artillery anything. Yeah, and now we want to upgrade, not sell. Upgrade. We want to do the artillery. We could do a max health or we could do a blind. I think we'll just do the max health. There we go. Now we can take 3 hits on everybody. There were a lot of times where that was getting pretty shaky. All right, we could force ourselves into a veteran fight, but we have better stuff in front of us. We do have a lot of scrap, so a shop wouldn't be bad. All right, let's shop. Okay, we get some bonuses for just being here. Love it. Remove a card from your deck. I don't think we have anything that's that terrible. I'm not interested in that. Shop. Okay, piston overdrive. Reduce the movement cost by 1 AP every 4th move. And I can't quite afford that. Protective boiler. Breakfast exhaust. Gain 3 AP next turn. I kind of like the idea of getting breakfast. When just cancel their intent. Then they... Okay, you know what? Let's try one. Let's try one. All right, let's continue on. Into the veteran fight. Okay, so a one-sided fight. Okay, we got a shield guy. You causing it? Yep. All right, so shielded revenge. Basically, we could just do him 1 damage. We do have carpet. I like the idea of carpeting right here. All right, so let's move up 1. And we carpet that. Beautiful. And then I think we just move forward 1 more to dodge what's here, and we'll eat breakfast. Little combat sausage. There you go. Okay, we would love to shove some people around, and we have blowout. Oh boy. Fine, just for curiosity. Okay, so I can do that. I see. Okay, we're definitely gonna want to do blowout. We're gonna want to do it here or here. Okay, so we want to slow down. We're safe. We do the blowout. Enjoy, boys. And then, you know what? We could blind these guys, sure. I think that's it. We could also pull, you know what? Let's pull our card. I need to be a little more aggressive with that, I think. All right, we'll do that. That way he'll die and then do some damage behind him. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, so, ooh, they're getting spicy. All right, boys, getting spicy on me, huh? Okay, so we have 1 artillery attack. Okay, we hit him. That did not work how I meant it to work. Okay, we're gonna need a shield. That one has cost up. All right, I think that's fine. Yeah, a little empty hand there. Did not, unfortunately, draw into anything that would use the breakfast AP. If attacking unit has special or secondary effect other than damage, it's visualized by making it purple. What do you do? What do you got? Shoots diagonally and ignores shields. Well, we hate that. All right, I think we're gonna be okay here. So if we hit you, we like that. We like that a lot. I could lane call that in, but it doesn't do anything. I think we'll just come back towards the middle. And we'll just throw a shield. And then we're done. Okay. You know what? Yeah, that's what I got to say to you. Okay, we could shove them around, but who cares? We could carpet. We care a lot. Carpet. So if I do that, that just plays the card and gets it out of my hand. We'll just pull back one. We're done. All right, carpet shot. Goodbye. Yeah, this deck is working so much better than my first attempt. Getting a little bit more damage for sure. You just need ways to take things out. That's just the long short of it. Discard the rightmost card in your hand, gain 1 AP, and draw 1. Could be nice if it's my cargo. Emergency shield, cost down, and innate. Draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Sure, I'll take that. I guess there's something also to be said about picking an even amount of each color so that you could just get XP by playing those cards. Another shield revenge, sabotage. This unit receives 1 damage the next time it moves. But I also take, it costs more. Pattern mod gives 2 shield. I think we need more, you know, I was just saying we need more damage. Then again, that is expensive. Let's take another shield. Let's not follow my own advice. Okay, normal fight. Should be all right. Really, I have to say again, I'm really enjoying this OST. Just literally bobbing my head to it while I'm watching them move around. Collisions with the cliffside deal 1 damage to units. Try pushing them into cliffs. Would love to do so. All right, we do have blowout. We can do that. We do have a carpet bomb. I mean, I can't say no to that. All right, nobody's gonna hit me. Yeah, can't say no to that either. Beautiful. And we can do a blowout, but it doesn't do anything at the moment. We'll just shield up. And we're gonna throw it away anyway, so we'll just play it. All right, well, cheeky, too cheeky. We can only move 1. I think that's just fine. Yeah. We do have our driver ability, but I don't feel like I need it here. Okay, we move forward 1. Yeah, I'm really liking this position for that cart a lot more. I feel like I have a lot easier time getting things into range. Add a card. Shield Siphon. Mastermind. Pick a card from the draw pile and move it to the top. All right, sure. We'll try that too. We're still experimenting. Okay, convoy or a random encounter. Let's take the random encounter. Nomzox, a workshop. Hums with undeniable energy. The 2 lone brothers with immense card and train expertise are eager to get to work. We can modify a card or gain 50 scrap. Let's modify a card. Ooh, are we able to pick whatever we want? Let's look at maybe a carpet shop. Okay, so no price dens. We could stun, we could destabilize. Oh, it's off. Oh, okay, there's a little bit of an ouch. I can't read the description. If this unit receives damage, it will something. Okay, we could just stun. That's a nice just AoE stun. I think we just take the stun. Yep, I'm happy enough with that. All right, boss, what do you got? I had not beaten the first boss before, so this is going to be all new to me. Don't push your luck, bandit. All right, it's this guy. Hadron. A rare relic from the past, Hadron's car boasts high precision cannon that will recalculate its flight path even if moved. Ooh, gross. Immune to flip. Reset stacks of locked onto 3. Intent to keep the same target if possible. Decrease this effect lifetime when damaged. Okay, ooh, yikes. Yeah. So I'm feeling like we have to pull forward. Okay. We could do it again. I think we do a picky gesture. A blowout. Oh shoot. I meant to play that, not discard that. Yikes. Wing call's not going to do anything. We definitely need a shield. That's still gonna kill that. All right, I need a really good card. Apply stun to a unit and give 1 shield to the locomotive. I mean, it doesn't really matter who I do, I guess. All right, let's breakfast on the off chance I don't die, and I have a feeling I am dead. Wow. Okay. Rip me. Okay. No, we were okay. We were okay. That's only 1 round, though. Yeah, we got to get rid of this boss fast. Okay, carpet shot. We have 9. We have 9. Wow. Okay, so if I carpet shot these guys twice, they both die, and we'll do 2 damage. I think it's way better that I target him specifically. I would need to slow down. Support unit increases maximum health of nearby units. I'd like to kill him too. So I need to slow down twice. That'd be 3. All right, 1, 2. All right, and we hit you. We hit you again. I should have done, okay, I should have done 1 up here, and then I should have pulled back and did the other one. Okay, we're still gonna get hit, but we're not gonna die to it. A little bit of friendly fire here, maybe. Ow. All right, well, hey, we're at 1 HP on the locomotive. Now, didn't we have something that's specifically activated for that? We got 8 AP this turn. The boss is not currently attacking. All right, let's do that. All right, that does the most damage I can do. And then we go forward. We go forward. We go forward. And I guess we'll just throw up the shield. All right. We at least got rid of the boss. Every 10th intent. Okay. Okay, so the intents are basically the attacks specifically, not the movements. All right, we do have a carpet shot. I mean, I think that's just pretty plain. Yeah, I think that's pretty plain. That's the shot. And then we slam the brakes on. I need to do something to that guy. If we brake again, I guess we could intint him. So if we do that to him, outside of range. Oh, I see. Okay, maybe I'm a little less enamored with that than I was. Now let's do that. Okay, and then that guy's definitely gonna get killed now. We hit the brakes. Unfortunate that he didn't get to damage anyone, but... Okay, a carpet bomb would be really nice. I said a carpet bomb would be really nice. I said... Okay, so... I gotta play this one sooner rather than later. What is your problem? Oh, okay, I guess there is a reason I would want this guy in the middle. Alright, I don't care about that then. Oh, let's brake. Twice. We have one artillery. I could try to shove that guy in there. Or we could just get some damage here. I think we just get some damage here. Not the greatest of turns, I'll be honest. Oh, we have a driver card too. We're safe this turn. Let's just hold off. I definitely do want to make sure I'm playing those though, because we're sitting on like max stacks, whereas we could be recharging for the next one. Okay, let's pull that and see what we get. Stun to a unit and a shield to the locomotive. Okay. Alright, so we go forward and forward. Now we're not getting hit. We bang that guy backwards. That finishes all of them off. I guess we'll just hit him with a flare. No reason. Oh, no reason not to. And I guess we'll stun him. I don't want to waste the card. Okay, we can do a blowout. That doesn't do much. Okay, we carpet here. Kills the front guy. He hits the back guy. Nice. Okay. Whew. Stay frosty. I will. I will stay frosty. Upgrade the locomotive. Discard hands, shuffle them, and then draw 5. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we could really use that. Modify a card. Draw 6. Make that an 8, but that's already kind of expensive. Lower the cost. Yes. Activate a new module. When the carriage is destroyed, so the unit did it. Give 1 shield. Okay, we'll take the free shield. I'm not super stoked about that, but it is what it is. All right. Good run there. All right, we have one more zone to do. Region controlled by the unknown. Narrow fights are more common. All right, we'll take the narrow fights. Oh my goodness. This is a little more complicated. Narrow grid. Protect a friendly unit to get the module. All right, I think we're gonna go top here. Bandits incoming. Oh, I got little flyers. What are you? Bomb copter, self-destructing unit that does heavy damage. Well, I don't love that. I'll tell you what. Why don't you not do that? And we'll hit you. And then we'll be sad that I shoved you the way I shoved you. We'll pull back one. I'm not exactly sure what that's telling me. I don't know what their attack exactly is. All right, what is your attack? Okay, you were just sideswiping me and then exploding. Okay. So we pull forward one, we carpet bomb that, and we hit him. So if we do that, it still does 1 damage. Okay, that's cool. Pretty easy targeting on that ability too. No reward. Womp womp. Okay, veteran fight. Okay, a one-sided one with a lot of obstacles. What are you guys? Flame truck. Flamethrower attached. Extremely flammable. Explodes when destroyed. We might be able to make something happen with that. Gotta be very careful here. We are definitely wishing we could afford that. That's what we're wishing. Well, let's do that. We could carpet shot those two. That doesn't do anything though. Well, what if we blind you guys? Okay, we're definitely gonna want to pull forward one, but before I do, pull forward one. Oh, that was my stunner. Shoot. All right, yeah, give me the card. Applies a stun. Sure. All right, not exactly. I was hoping for the damage. Where are these guys getting all this gas that they can afford to run flamethrowers? And yikes. Okay, dear. 1 damage is not going to do anything. Yeah, let's pick a card, please. Take the carpet bomb. We may as well do the damage. I guess we'll take him. And we can lower the countdown, but that's not going to do anything at the moment. So we'll hold on to that. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I missed that. I'm not sure there was anything I could have done though, because I can't let them hit this or we're done. Damage 1. Okay, we say in trouble. Okay, we're gonna shield you, move forward 1. Oh, it might be the end, builders. It might be the end. Yeah, I feel like this is a lot better than my previous one, but I mean, like any of these games where you have unlocks, it'll get better as we get some more unlocks, as we get new cards, etc., etc. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. All right. We gotta just like slam the brakes on here. And we can Picky Jester. Really the Mastermind. We'll do an exchange. I can't use the oh my goodness. All right, do another one. Throw away that. That did not turn out stellar. Yeah, wow. What a bad turn. What a bad turn. Yeah, I see you wiggling around. Okay, so we can slam the brakes on for 1 more. Man, yet again, how horrible hands. We're not gonna get any damage. I think we might be toast. I think we might be toast. What happens when we have out of turns? Yeah, we really needed to kill one of these guys to cause a chain explosion, I think. None of that's damage. And malfunction at least is a damage. I guess we lane call. Yeah, I think we're toast. Losing our damage cart was the end of it. Lost to the fog. There will be future rides. So 240 damage. Yeah, here's what I was talking about. Why you want to play those cards. Yeah, the first I didn't notice that on the tutorial run, so I could have been playing like usually it was shields I wasn't having to play, and I should have been because I need to level up our protector. So we got luggage extension, +1 hand size, a sticky bomb, attach a bomb to a unit, add 1 detonate card to hand, cause sticky bomb to explode, deals 2 damage, and a reinforced shield. Yeah, okay, now I see why you might want that shield card to be in the middle. That kind of competes pretty hard though, because it was noticeably easier to do damage with my artillery car in the middle. Is what it is. By using the carriage cards during a run, you unlock cards for future runs. Continue. All right, well, that was one run of Fog Runner. So pretty darn nice. I like that. There is other things. So yeah, here's some side quests we completed. We're getting all kinds of stuff. Reach the 2nd region, reach the 3rd region. New card, reinforced shield unlocked. We got the sticky bomb unlocked. We got the luggage unlocked. Now there's other people to unlock. Complete all conditions. Unlock all cards for 1 carriage. And that's when we can unlock Pan here. Nothing quite like sharing a cup with a familiar face. We also have Ghost. Do you have a piece of rebar coming under your eye? And Whiskey. So, more drivers I mentioned before, but there are other locomotives, there are other carriages. And again, there's just things you do to get the unlocks. So it looks like we can use spikes to actually do that. So we can get a minigun, we can get a harpoon, a liter. No firewall carriage can't breach. So like a E-War type thing. Passenger. Eager to lend their helping hands or sharp tongues. Yeah, so these will modify the deck. So like each carriage has their own little deck. So could be pretty interesting there. Here we can see the cards and whatnot. Here we can see our other orders, etc., etc. So, like I said, this is just a first look here, but I will say I have had a lot of fun with it. I think it's a neat little title there. This one is coming out, I believe, on the 17th, so maybe look for some review content from other creators or check the game out yourself. Hooded Horse, thank you again for the early code there, so I had a chance to share this with the builders. All right, builders, get out there and pierce that fog, and I will catch you in the next one. Babble out.